dissemination of statistics down to the local level where it can inform decision making, for instance, for farmers, and at community level remains a crucial challenge. So there's data that is collected, but then feeding that data back to the community at a local level or at a constituency level is still a challenge.
SPARS is a joint initiative between Namibia Statistics Agency and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, which is aimed at validating, clarifying, and verifying the accuracy of agricultural data in Namibia. According to a SPARS independent consultant of national statistics, Dr. Mwala Libinda, SPARS assessments reveal a disconnect in the process of information collecting and sharing among stakeholders and farmers, causing repetition, replication, which negatively affects decision making by farmers and stakeholders. Shareholders include the Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism, Namibia Regulatory Authority, Namibia Agronomic Board, and Meat Board, to mention a few.
Dissemination of statistics down to the local level where it can inform decision making, for instance, for farmers, and at community level remains a crucial challenge. So there's data that is collected, but then feeding that data back to the community at a local level or at a constituency level is still a challenge. Bridging the communication gap between national data and local needs and addressing data literacy gaps are essential for effective agricultural development in Namibia.
A consultant in environment, forestry, and natural resources, Julia Amukwa, added that insufficient professionals, outdated IT systems, and ministries' lack of official databases are also contributing factors to unreliable agricultural statistics.
Even though each unit, each department, each stakeholder produces this data, it's available, they do it in their own corner. There is no overall national mechanism to organize this. And this leads to isolation again and duplication of efforts. But I guess the fact that the data is there, it's a good positive. It's only a matter of being organized at the national level. And for most part within the sector, the data is collected on ad hoc basis, and it depends on who is asking for it, and that's when they're able to produce it or to report on it. And even though the data is available, there's no plan that it will be available in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. So instead of just going maybe from one project to project or on a user basis, one would need a much more lengthy plan on how to keep this data consistent. Forestry is similar. They have insufficient staff member, and they also do not have training at all. So the data that they produce currently, it's really at the best of their ability, stretching these resources.